Hello and welcome, my name is Sheep Thief. Today I'll be showing you a replay, set versus set, me versus Boniface. So on this map the cows are important. And I ended up getting quite a few cows, but it looks like my opponent didn't do too bad either. These cows can make it so that forcing people off of hunt isn't as strong as it would normally be. There's a forward gold mine, and then a mine up on the hill, and then a mine over here on the hill in the forest. I have a forward gold mine, and then one up on a hill, and one over here. We'll see who ends up getting more cows. So far I have 10, I think. My opponent has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 so far. He got tons of these cows, I didn't realize that. That's crazy. I wonder if I get those back. So I think that put him ahead in the cow game right there. I think it's good to kind of crisscross back and forth to try to keep this from happening. He's guiding him home with the baboon. Scores are pretty even. Yeah, 12 in total. I think I just lost 4 of them right there though, so he gets 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 I think. So he does get more cows. Gets his temple up at about 230. Mine's going up a little faster, I think. And starting to make a bit of a wall here. Protecting his tower overlooking the forward gold mine. These trees are a little weird. Yeah, let's see what he got in total here. 12, okay. 12 to 12. Okay, we both got an equal number. He clicks up with Ta. And I have clicked up with Anubis. He's got a nice gold mine here, well situated. A little curious how hard he goes on wood. Not very hard at all. Food and gold. Same amount of bills. I decided to get pickaxe. He decides to get more priests. 3 priests to my 1. I pull back. I am kind of trying to go for relics. We both go for that relic, but I get there just a little bit faster. I pop vision, see what's going on. He gets to the classical age. He's ahead on points. Getting hard housed here. Just got this Wadget. Start getting barracks up. He doesn't have a barracks. It looks like he's going for some kind of fast heroic. We've got the relics. So wait, what relics did I even get? I got one that reduces the cost of going to the next age, which should have made me, I should have gone to heroic faster. Heroes do more damage to myth units, nice, and then siege weapons are cheaper. So this is all very much lending towards trying to get up to the next age. Kind of exploring with my Anubites and priests, making some slingers. He's very much trying to, I think, click up. I'm not sure how he got those deer in there. He must have like lured them or something. Barracks is going up for him. Yeah, I don't know. We're quite ahead on score. Go forward with the Anubites and run straight into this big blob of priests, and that one just holds completely still. Lose both the Anubites. Put him way ahead in score. It's crazy how much of this. They kill the baboon. My priests are trying to convert that bear. That noise is crazy. He's ahead on villagers, which is very unfortunate. Ahead by 2 vills. What I'm kind of thinking at this point is, actually I'm a little curious what I see. So I see all his gold mines, and I've given up on trying to control this one, so now I'm trying to think about controlling this one and this one to starve him of gold. So I put up some obelisks to kind of observe. I'm kind of shocked how far ahead he is in score. It's very disconcerting how much losing those Anubites lost me stuff. Get a second barracks to start spam, but he's about to age up. So this entire attack is way too late, is one thing I'm realizing here. He pops up here. And I react. I'm really spread out trying to get these obelisks up. This one doesn't even go up. I have to come back and defend. He's a little like just having a bit of trouble here. The main thing will be killing the Wadget, which my priest just refused to hit. Look at them. Why are they doing that? So weird. Okay. So horrible micro right there. We do have our animals, and we do like whittle with the slingers. We do whittle down his axemen. But all his priests get away, so I don't think that was really worth it. He lost like 3 axemen and a Wadget, and we lost a bunch of priests and a bunch of slingers and axemen. But he has been prevented from aging up. And our spam is finally online, like 3 minutes late. And then our cows are fattening. I think his cows are still fattening too. Must be nice. Okay. So now we're kind of massing. He's going hard on priests, which should be good for us. He doesn't have towers. He could be clicking up, but he's not. Oh, he's making a bunch of axemen. If I were him, I'd be clicking up right now. Catching up maybe catching up on bills a little bit here. A little curious what he sees here. So because of this obelisk, he sees us completely. That's embarrassing. We decide to take that obelisk down. He's still not clicking up. Like, for how fewer resources we have in the bank, I don't understand how we don't have a higher It's because we've lost units. We've been losing units. Right now nothing's being produced. I think I'm like... Okay, so he clicks up. I think I'm trying to click up at this point. Hang out at this gold mine just to deny it. But I guess I would have liked to see is an obelisk there. Okay, so here's a fight. We kind of run into each other, run back. He's got more axemen.
Into you.
I don't know. The axemen come in. We've got some slinger support. We popped Plague of Serpents though. I don't really know how many kills the serpents got, but they definitely were distracting with attacks. So like, when we kill his pharaoh, but he goes up, and we are not up. I think we click up here. So we win a fight, and then he goes up, and he's still ahead in score, and I don't quite get it. Is it just the boost from going up that he's so far ahead? His army is still like considerably stronger than ours. We click up, and I'm content to sit here with the snakes and deny this and try to kind of fix my eco. I have to move villagers around. We actually are ahead in vills now, but I think that's probably due to the age up. So he'll probably catch up in the next few minutes here. He is going for his cows. My cows are still fattening, so we're doing well on that. We're hanging out here. I get an Anubite, which I think was that was a bad use of favor, because we should have... He spams priests, so we should have chilled on the Anubite. That was a bad use of favor. But what I'm a little confused about here is how is he doing anything? He has no gold. It's all food. And so this is a little confusing to me. We get up. Let's see how he reacts to that. So at this point, I know he can't get this gold. And I should be watching this, but I'm not. We've got some reinforcements coming in. We've got like a siege unit. And we've got vision. Our army's a little small. The military production should be better at this point. I should be making... I don't know what I should... But he's just straight up not getting... Okay, he just did something. He sold everything for... What did he sell it for? Just some... He sold a bunch of stuff for some gold with the market. Come in here and take what we think is a good fight, but then he pops ancestors, which really messes me up. Those things are gnarly. It's basically a little army. Okay, so I need to remember that and it lasts for a minute. Okay. So this is like... We get the Wadjet down, but this army is finished. I leave them there because these things are... How fast are they? They're very fast. Kill everything. And then there's a stream of units that I wish I'd been making several minutes ago, because honestly, like, most of those died, and if I'd had... I think we were near the tipping point there with that, and he pulls ahead 3,000 score, and more importantly, he gets his gold mine. Over here, we're spreading out and trying to reconstitute our army. But he finally gets gold, and now I'm in trouble. Because yeah, look how much food he has. Is it just from the cows? Maybe I should have gone for the cows earlier. So he gets back on this gold mine. He's got this army that's like, okay, but not crazy. Our axemen are stronger than his axemen. And our production is 1 barracks higher. Powers, he's got a bunch of idle villagers. He's not super ahead on bills. We start booming. So here, okay, my thought process here is boom, because my eco should be better. Got some axemen. He's got kill his bear that he got. He starts healing up. He gets his migdol up. Now we're spamming. He's spamming 2. But now we've got another TC, which is going to start to wear down our food. I make a scarab, which was a huge waste of money. Way too much food for that. What we needed was a migdol. We do get this migdol. He starts spamming camels, which I wasn't quite expecting. I think I should have used my... Every single time I can use vision, I should. Because, like, just a little bit of, I just missed his army. I think I didn't need to look in here. I think this was the more important part. We're spreading out around the map. I come in here, start to fight. Maybe a little premature. Get our house down. House housing. Kind of test out these camels a little bit. They're chariot archers too. A little behind on the migdol. Kind of learning if he's, like, we're losing the fight. I think I needed more. If I'd known about camel and chariot, I would have done slinger spear, kind of a tercio formation. Wipes out all these slingers. And we definitely lose more than he does. And then he clicks up. So these things are super strong.
Gary.
But I think they are expensive. Yes, definitely more expensive than a slinger. So it should be that we win if we can manage our slingers well. Now once again, we are in trouble. You can see I'm trying to tech into spears, which again I think would have been better if I'd just gotten vision of those camels. What I'm not expecting is for him to go up so fast. I get another TC. I'm just booming too hard. Booming way too hard, given the situation. I need like 50 slingers and 50 spears right now, is what needs to happen. I get elephants. I don't know if the camels are good against the elephants. I don't know if they count as cavalry. And he visions me and then meteors. And I try to push forward, but no. Just those things got murdered by that meteor. Actually kind of pushed into his army out from underneath this like worst case scenario. Just murdered. Now I don't have anything to deal with this. This thing is half dead. There's a Sphinx that will murder grouped units, and we'll just speed it up. So he pushes here, try to cause some damage to the siege units. I don't even quite know where to gather. That meteor was so good. I citadel this to keep him away from the stuff over here. He's out of gold again, but he has like a... he's at his population limit. We're totally good on resources. We're just like... yeah, here I try to do some mercenaries. Got priest to try to kill the Phoenix, which we do. Pull back with those. That's an expensive way to deal with that. And then he goes straight for the jugular. No way to deal with those camels. All the spearmen are dead. I pop serpents again to try to just like distract. But now I'm in trouble. He pops ancestors again. Just crazy. And I can't get enough of a group out to defend my main base. And my food economy starts to collapse, and he pushes out of his base and is fine. So that's the end of it, and I reload. So I think the lessons are that number one, oh, I just like stretched so hard. Number one is I don't know. Honestly, I feel like we got a little unlucky with some stuff. Like, we just missed seeing his camels. The camels came as a huge surprise. And then... little micro stuff, like that battle we took here was bad. That put us behind. Losing the Anibites was bad. I need to use vision more, for sure. And then we needed to hold this. This was our... we lost it to ancestors. I don't know what I could have done about that, honestly. I had to go up. I guess just mistakes piled on mistakes, and I didn't have as many units here as I could have. And then the other thing is that our whole thing here is taking too long. We need to be getting units out faster. So that's my main goal. Is it should have just been that I had a bigger army way earlier from going double barracks and stuff. So there's something wrong with my build, but we're working on it, and I do feel like I was on the right page with controlling this stuff. It's just something with the execution went wrong. Like he had to sell. He was pinned in his base. I had him on the ropes. And this isn't the first time this has happened, so it's some like hump that I've have to get over to beat some of these people. Like I'm getting them in here where they're just like pinned in the classical age, but then they're getting up to the heroic age and pushing out. And so I think one thing I could do is just back off. No, because then he gets the gold. One thing that needs to happen is I need to go up to the heroic age. Maybe? Or do I just commit to the classical? If we held this, we would have won. If we'd beaten that ancestors, we would have won. So maybe more stuff in the classical is what's needed. But anyway, GG. I'll see you guys later.